get it, staring in your eyes. I see paradise, looks so nice. I had to look back at the mulligan twice. So nice being in paradise. Hey.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to 443. I'm Mackie. This is Cody. This is now the second video / podcast on the channel. We're gonna hopefully next week or the week after do in real life stuff. So at the moment we're just setting the foundations. But yeah, what are we gonna do in today's podcast, Cody?
Okay, so I think first of all we're going to run through the Premier League so far, give you a brief overview of what's been going on, our thoughts on the Premier League, how we think it's going. Maybe look at some of our predictions from the first episode and see how we're cooking. We'll do some predictions for the upcoming fixtures next week, and then we're going to look at our England 11 for the 2026 World Cup and what we think it will be, including the gaffer.
Yo, the World Cup's the next. That's crazy. It feels like the World Cup just happened. Anyway, that sounds like some great stuff, right?
Yeah,
we can't wait to participate. Anyway, let's go through the Premier League so far.
Yeah, why does he speak for the sake of speaking? That's what I can say.
Why are we listening? Why would you listen to this for the sake of listening? Anyway,
why are we speaking for the sake of speaking?
Is the Prem so far? I think this is now the fourth week. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, game week 4.
What's your thoughts on the first 3 games of every team?
Yeah, game week 4. I think there's not too many things. If I'm looking at the table right now, there's not too many things I'm really concerned about or thinking that I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Chelsea, are a little bit better than I anticipated. Chelsea are a little bit better, but the games don't see that anyway yet.
Man United are worse than I thought they would be.
They got the one good result against Wolves. I knew they would stink. up the place. Tottenham have stunk. Because most people predicting Tottenham 3rd. People were saying Tottenham going to finish with Liverpool. Liverpool look great. Liverpool
look insane right now.
Tottenham look insanely mid.
Yeah, I think the Kane.
And Postecoglou is a fraud.
I think just he could Son. Obviously, he's a great player, yeah, but it's just it's sad. It's sad when you can see, like the FIFA cards when it gets to that point where it only goes down from there. It's like that.
Yeah, Son is on the decline.
He's their best player. I mean, did Solanke has he even done anything yet? I'm pretty sure he hasn't.
I'm not sure if he has a goal yet.
Yeah, if he doesn't score within tomorrow, when this video comes out tomorrow, then what an awful purchase. It's that much money you should be expecting.
If he doesn't
first
score tomorrow, If he doesn't score tomorrow, Tottenham go into liquidation. Is what I've heard. It's what I've seen on Sky Sports News.
I heard that they're just gonna terminate his contract if he doesn't score tomorrow. But anyway, I think also Brighton, we
land.
Why did we slag off Brighton so much? They actually could be top 5 at the moment.
Yeah. As far as our predictions, that is the worst prediction ever in the history of humanity. Yeah. You predicted Brentford to go down. And I predicted Brighton, and you jumped on the Brighton hype train. You thought, he's cooking up some.
No, I originally
we
did
didn't know what we were cooking. We both got salmonella.
I also overrated West Ham. The hope within me, West Ham fan.
West Ham are about what I thought they would be.
I wanted them to strive, but it's still the glue-in situation. But I don't even know if it's gonna fully. I can imagine him going by Christmas if carry on like this. It's been shocking. Man City, obviously, the top dogs. Arsenal at the moment are kind of...
Arsenal bottling it early.
Compared to every other season, this time they're usually solidified. But they struggled. They struggled against
Christmas.
Also, Odegaard, I'm pretty sure, is injured, and Rice is red carded.
Yeah.
So their midfield.
You have to play a 17-year-old in midfield.
I don't want to speak. True. I don't want to speak, for the sake of speaking right now. But Odegaard on FIFA is 89 rated. Saka's 87. They're both overrated.
What are the FIFA
They're both overrated. But the fact that Saka's not even better than Odegaard in the game is just crazy. Odegaard's just...
You think Saka's a better player than Odegaard?
Yeah. Do you?
I agree.
I think Saka's better, but still, Saka max is
fair,
85.
Would you on a bit of a tangent? Would you say Saka is the best right winger in world football?
No.
Who is then?
I'd have to look. The thing is though, a lot of the right wingers I was gonna say.
Would you say that currently? Would you say that currently Salah's better than Saka?
Yeah. Salah's this last season. Yeah,
I agree.
This last season, Salah.
Actually, on current form, Salah's actually very good.
Salah could be insane on his last season of the Prem or Liverpool. But the thing is, with the right wingers thing, there's so many people I could say, but the thing is, they're usually not right wing. They also play like Cam and like Valverde.
Like who?
Valverde sometimes plays right mid. But you wouldn't say he's a
midfielder, man.
You wouldn't say he's a right winger. Same with Palmer. You wouldn't say he's a right winger.
I wouldn't say he's better than Saka.
Wait, you think Valverde's not better than Saka?
If Saka's going to play midfield, Valverde's better than him. But as far as a right winger, Saka's a better right winger than Valverde.
I would say Cole Palmer's a better right winger than Saka, but I wouldn't even say Palmer's better in the right wing.
No. Palmer's not a better player than Saka in general.
What?
It's too early, man. It's too early.
Okay.
He scored 84 pens last season. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Thing is, it is only game week. We've only seen 3 games, and it's like this part of the season. It's not. You can't really tell anything still. I'd say. What did we say? We said up to.
As my best mate Pep Guardiola said. Pre-season's just ended. The real season starts now.
That is what I'm talking about.
Back.
What a great friend that is.
Yeah.
But
now, good guy.
I'd say it starts properly after week 6 because international break. That I don't know how it affects, but it sort of affects. I mean, like
international break too.
I mean, like game week 6. That's when we can tell more. I don't mean like that's when it starts. I mean that's when you can tell. Like, but
yeah.
There's
another international break next month.
No, there's not.
There's an international break in October.
That's why. Just quit the international breaks. No one likes it.
Why are they doing this to us? Why am I not watching League Carling football?
It just ruins the Prem. And the new,
He was in the national anthem.
The new Champions League format just ruins everything even more. Man City against Inter,
I don't know, man. I don't know. You got to give it a go. That's a rematch of a recent final, mate. That's a big game. We got them and PSG.
You know, Martinez
and Juve.
You know Martinez at Inter. Have you ever watched him?
Yeah.
I've only watched him for Argentina, but you know he's meant to be. Apparently he's meant to be.
For Argentina, isn't he?
He's meant to be one of the best strikers in the world.
Meant to be class. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it. He's meant to be one of the best.
Maybe he knows when I'm playing and don't turn up. But I've never seen him play.
Same with Bellingham.
I've seen him have good games, especially with Lukaku. Well, it's him and Lukaku up front when they won the Scudetto. He was cooking, but to be fair, last season he was meant to be really good. I don't know what his goal contributions was, but I know he had a lot.
Yeah. What do you think about the Osherman thing? Him going to Galatasaray.
I don't even know what the fuck happened there, man. Yeah, I just went on Instagram one day and he was in Galatasaray's kit and I thought it was a joke.
Bad. If you look at that one season where he scored like loads of goals, he was meant to be one of the best. It's just that kind of thing where it must just be like...
Sack that boy's agent. Sack that man's agent right now. How the hell has he ended up there?
Loan as well.
Every team in the Premier League would have wanted him. Every team in the Premier League, bar Man City, literally every other team would have wanted him. Yeah. How the hell has he ended up at Galatasaray?
By the way,
on loan?
We got to say, we did say Haaland would have a great season, but I think I didn't expect him to have even better.
I said he was coming for Player of the Season, and right now it looks absolutely bang on.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna break the hat-trick.
7 goals in August.
Wait, what? Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he played 3 games in August. And he was on 7 goals.
There's not been a game in 12 days. This is why international break ruins everything. But yeah, he's looking insane. Every time he gets a shot, it goes in. he's actually a robot.
It does feel that way.
I've not actually in
He's
my
cooking at the
lifetime
minute.
seen anyone like obviously like Suarez and like Aguero and that, like great.
There's never been a goal scorer at this level.
Yeah, they're great strikers, but I've not seen anybody just get the ball, boom, like in a millisecond. As soon as they get the ball, it's over. It's crazy. He's going to be
Great
the next.
player.
He's going to be the next big.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, he'll probably get Ballon d'Or after this season if he keeps doing this. Think about how many goals he'll have. He could be getting like 100. He could break
He's had one already, mate.
He could break the Messi season record. I think it's like 113 goals in a season.
Yeah, he absolutely. But I'll tell you something for free. Messi did not score 113 goals in one season.
No, it was like La Liga, Champions League, like all of them.
There's absolutely no way
Let me have a
that
look.
happened. He did not score 113 goals. He might have scored like 60 in a season. He didn't score a fucking 113 goals in one season. But Haaland, think about this.
It was
Haaland's on
91.
70
It was
goals.
91, and it was in a calendar
He
year.
scored,
Never mind.
What, a calendar year?
Yeah. never
Okay,
mind.
yeah, okay. I was
My
gonna
bad.
say, that's still massively impressive. Still massively impressive, though. But what I will say is, Haaland is on 70 goals right now in the Premier League.
How many?
That means if
7.
he scores 30 goals, 70 goals, like he scored 70 goals in 69 games in the Prem. If he scores 30 more goals this season, which will take him up to 37 over the course of the season, which is doable, that would mean that he would have gotten into the Premier League 100 club in 3 seasons.
That's crazy.
100 Premier League goals in 3 seasons.
That's crazy.
What kind of statistic is that?
The problem
That is
is
a joke.
everyone knows like he's not the best player ever,
And there's also talks now.
but he's obviously the best finisher
To be fair,
ever.
if Haaland wins a Ballon d'Or, the game's finished. Yeah, well, he might not even be the best finisher. I think the difference with Haaland, obviously, his size and his speed, but his movement inside the box is ridiculous. To get into the positions to score the goals. He misses chances as well. He misses a lot of chances.
His last season he missed
But his
loads, but
movement
this
is insane.
season
And he's
this
talking
season
now about.
he's not really missed many. So
Yeah,
far.
yeah, he's been more clinical this season. But on the last episode, we were talking where would he go once he's finished with Man City. But now there's lots of rumours going around that he's signed an extension. So it's looking like he might stay in the Prem. And Alan Shearer's got to be quaking.
Yeah, I think.
'Cause he
How
could
many more
break-
seasons?
He
do
could
you
break
reckon
Alan
he'd-
Shearer's record in like 6 seasons.
How many more seasons do you reckon he would stay for?
I've no idea, but where else would he go? This is my thing. He can't go to Real Madrid because they're too stacked up top. Where else you gonna go? I don't think he cares about going to Barcelona. Why would you go to Barcelona? That club is finished. They can't even afford him.
That's the problem. Literally everywhere else
Realistically,
just
there's
sucks.
no one to go anywhere. Yeah, so
He wouldn't
he's
go
probably
to
just
another
gonna stay
Prem
here.
team. He won't go to another Prem team because, like, the whole
No,
point.
no way.
The whole point was because of his dad and everything. Imagine
Why
he went to
would he?
Leeds. Imagine he went to Leeds.
There's family ties. Yeah, send him off. But he's a League 2 striker anyway. Roy Keane said it, so he might actually not be able to get into Leeds. Might not make it to their 11.
Yeah, but it is crazy. I've not seen anything like it before. You're right. His his positioning and his finishing and his touch is actually alright.
Yeah, people have been slating his touch and his passing, but his touch has looked great this season.
Yeah.
A lot of practicing over the summer break, I imagine.
The crazy thing is as well, he does.
Barring an injury this season,
Yeah. If he doesn't get
he
injured,
should be fine.
the crazy thing also is, I don't know, I've not seen anybody for absolutely ages be able to actually play with only one striker up top. Like, everyone usually needs people around. You smack the ball to him, if he's in the position, it goes in. It's crazy. But anyway, let's stop
Playing
glazing this guy.
half time. It's just 2 midfielders with wings.
Yeah. It's
So it's just like a bunch of midfielders and then just him.
definitely going to steal the spotlight from Foden as well.
Yeah. Well, Foden's not even played a game yet, so
Is he injured?
neither is Rodri. I think he's just giving them a break from from international football.
Okay. Should we do our predictions?
Rodri's not played yet either.
Let's do our predictions for this weekend.
Let's get into the predictions.
Okay. Southampton, Man United.
It's the first.
Is that your first?
I've got. I'm thinking that Man United 4, Southampton 2. Southampton, I think we'll give them a game, and I think that'll be embarrassing enough. They surely should beat Southampton though at home.
They should, but I've got 3-1
They
Southampton.
do stink, but not that bad.
I've got 3-1 Southampton. Yeah,
No,
so
man.
far have looked.
No,
they've looked horrific. Yeah, but Man United. From
They are
last,
horrific, but so are Man United.
yeah, I mean, compare the quality of players, Man United should. But like last season, you always see Man United losing to like some team like this. It's just like that's what I've got anyway. I mean, these predictions I'll say it until it's week 6, then we can
You ain't
really
winning £1 million on Super 6. I'll say that. Yeah.
until it's week 6, then we can really be like crazy. That's crazy. But for now, anything could kind of happen. I mean, Aston Villa are looking alright as well. That John Duran is annoying.
Yeah, he looks good.
It's been better than Watkins, I'm pretty sure, so far.
Yeah, what a shot. I swear I said that. I must have said that in the first episode as well, because I have an absolute agenda against Watkins. People rate him way too highly because he's had one good season. That man is about 80 years old. People talk about him like he's 24. He's not. He's like 28, 29. And people talk about him like he's going to replace Kane. He's a year younger than the fucking cunt. Like, he's not going to replace Kane. He stinks. He may be 2 years younger than Kane. Maybe 2. Like a year and a half younger than Kane.
Dang. Anyway.
So, he ain't replacing no one.
Liverpool, Forest.
Anyway. I've got 2-0 Liverpool. It's at Anfield.
I've got 5-2 Liverpool.
Liverpool's not conceded a goal yet. I can't see it changing.
They're not conceded yet.
Not conceded a goal.
I've got 5-2 Liverpool.
5-2. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, you're going crazy.
After the next one, it's not as crazy. Trust.
Man City, Brentford. I've got Man City 3, Brentford 0. But I don't really believe that because Brentford usually causes some problems. But
I've got Man City 6-1.
Oh my god! I hope so. That'd be great.
Bro, if you look at, I don't think Brentford.
More realistic. We've scored a lot of goals, but we keep conceding like 1 goal a game.
Yeah, that's why I've got that 1 goal. Especially the Ipswich game.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Fulham, West Ham. I've got 2-1 Fulham.
I've got 3-1 West Ham.
Really?
Yeah, I believe in the boys.
I'm just so.
I'm forever blowing bubbles.
I'm so what's it called? Back and forth. Like when I think they're gonna do well, they do bad. When I think they're gonna do bad, they do well. So they probably.
What do you think of Lopetegui?
So far, rubbish.
I told you, man. I warned you. I warned you, man.
He's just a Spanish Moyes. I mean,
I said that. I told you that.
You've got Wan-Bissaka, yeah, and he still played Soufal. Like, just even if he suddenly does well, just the fact like those kind of decisions where it's so plain. You've got Fulkrug on the bench. Antonio's played like 60 minutes and he's shattered and he's not even a striker, and it's like too many problems. But Crystal Palace, Leicester.
Oh, Crystal Palace 2, Leicester City 1.
I've got Crystal Palace 3-1. I've gone for some big scores.
Nothing ready to discuss there. Leicester have not looked great.
They've not, but Vardy looks alright still.
Yeah, it's them Red Bulls, isn't it? It's them Red Bulls at half time.
Yeah. I like Vardy.
Right. Huh?
I like Vardy. He's Barclays, isn't he?
Vardy,
He's Barclays.
He is prime Barclays, even though he's not actually Barclays at all. But yeah, his spirit, he embodies Barclays.
Yeah.
Brighton, Ipswich.
4-0 Brighton. Ipswich are going down, bro.
Ipswich are going down, but I've got Brighton 2, Ipswich 1.
Yeah, that sounds. The thing is, because of like Brighton have only started popping off in the last like few seasons. In your mindset, Brighton's like they're there with Ipswich, but they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, anyway.
They're not in my head. In my head, Brighton are like
really
a West Ham level team.
What? So relegation?
Yeah, battling.
Oh, you mean like mid table kind of?
Yeah, mid-table, could finish anywhere between 11th and 6th.
Yeah. Okay,
That
Villa,
sort of team.
Villa, Everton. Everton, by the way, look absolutely stinky,
Awful.
bro. Was it them who were winning against Bournemouth or Fulham or something, and then in the last like 2 minutes the other team scored two
it
against?
was Everton.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Everton.
that was crazy. Someone won the Super
Jordan
Six.
Pickford conceded 3.
Yeah,
Jordan Pickford conceded 3, didn't he? Was it against Bournemouth? I feel like it might have been against
yeah.
Bournemouth.
I think it was Bournemouth, but someone in Super Six won it all, and they predicted that score, and everyone was like, "That's crazy."
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw that. I think the Liverpool Man United game was the last game on Super 6, and he predicted 3-0, and I think they scored their goals like by like the 50th minute or something. So for like the last 40 minutes, he just went out for a walk because he couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
So see if anyone scored another goal, like, he would have been fucked. So God, that must have been nerve-wracking.
I can't lie, yeah. I've always liked Liverpool, but this season so far, they're actually so fun to watch. They actually play such good football.
Yeah, I hate them. Aston Villa 3, Everton 1 is my prediction.
Aston Villa 3, Everton 1. That's exactly what I've got.
Wow, we must put that on the Super 6 right away.
It's got to be true.
It's got to be true.
Bournemouth
Chelsea, what are you thinking for that?
3-1 Chelsea.
I've got 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay, it's probably 2-1. It's probably more like that. I think the last game they had
Chelsea
was 2-1.
do stink.
Chelsea stink?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's signs there, though, isn't there? There's signs that something could go about.
I don't know.
I'm still not convinced by Maresca.
Yeah, I don't think he's good.
Football looks good. I think he's too stubborn. I think that's his problem.
Yeah. I think...
Tottenham Arsenal.
By the way, yeah, the Sancho thing, I'm so confused about it because it doesn't make any sense to me. Sterling's better than Sancho, but they get rid of Sterling and bring in Sancho. Where's the logic in that?
I genuinely don't know what they're cooking up there.
It's awful. Why would you get him?
Originally, it was meant to be a swap deal, wasn't it? So I was like, I get it, just to get him off the books. But that's not what happened at all. They loaned him out and they bought Sancho anyway. So I don't...
Doesn't make any sense.
Not to me.
Why would you... You don't even need Sancho.
Sancho gets minutes.
You don't need him.
Where does Sancho get minutes?
I think the problem they've had is, yeah, all the contracts, yeah, with all these players like Mudryk, Enzo Fernandez, they all stink. But because of the amount of money they've spent,
Mudryk off the books immediately.
The money they've spent, it's just
that
they're
guy's
cooked.
Awful.
They're absolutely cooked. Do you rate Caicedo? I did at Brighton.
Caicedo? No, Caicedo I think is all right. I think he gets dogged on a bit too much. I think Enzo is questionable. I don't think Enzo's good. Player.
I don't think he's good.
I don't know if Enzo's a £40 million player, but I've seen people saying, everyone can say this with hindsight, Enzo's not worth the money. That is not true. I remember watching fucking... do you know A9 Skills, whatever his name is, the FIFA YouTuber, supports... where did he come from? That Portuguese team? Is it Benfica?
Yeah.
Anyway, wherever he came from, this A9 Skills guy supports them. And he was saying, I remember when the Enzo transfer was happening, he was like, I don't know why they're coming in for this kind of money. Like, he's decent, he's a decent midfielder, but he's not worth like 70 mil upwards. And that was at the time. And now, if they try to resell Enzo right now, how much do you think they could get for him?
30.
50? 30? That's what I'm saying.
He's not. If we're talking realistic, yeah, in the realistic market, that should have happened. He's probably 25 mil.
Yeah, he probably is a 25-30 million pound player.
I don't see the hype.
If how he's playing right now at Everton, no one would be saying anything about him.
Yeah, you're right. I've seen one good pass he's done. One good over the top ball pass he's done. But if you compare it, you know, the time after the World Cup, I think it was, where McAllister and Enzo made big moves. At the time, yeah,
yes,
Enzo was seen as way better than McAllister. Now McAllister just makes
McAllister is leagues ahead of him.
Way better. I used to not rate McAllister.
Which, to be
now
fair,
I do.
At the time, I didn't rate McAllister either.
Yeah, same. But I rated Enzo a bit because of the World Cup, and then now it's just
yeah.
But yeah,
it flipped.
Spurs Arsenal. What a game that will be! It'll either be a great game or be a dead game where it's just 0-0, something like that.
It's never a dead game. That one's never a dead game.
North London derby.
I do think we know how this game's going to go, though. I feel like these games always go the same way when it's at Tottenham. When it's at Arsenal usually beat them. When it's at Tottenham, I think it's usually a draw, and I'm going with 2-2.
I've got 2-1 Spurs.
You think Spurs will beat them?
Yeah, just because of the you hate Arsenal, right?
I don't hate them.
I
don't like them.
Because of the Rice and Odegaard thing. I think it will be a struggle.
Oh, great point. Great point.
I think they'll still score because
great point.
They're attacking options, but I think they'll struggle for the next few games. But okay, last game, Wolves Newcastle.
I've Newcastle beating Wolves 1-0.
I've got 3-1 Newcastle.
But you are going all out for every game, Rio, aren't you?
That's so bad in there. I don't know what I'm doing.
If Naki's scripting it. No game is a dud.
This weekend, though, I think there's only like 1 or 2 good games on TV, which sucks. Do you agree, yeah? NBA do this thing where it's £100 for the year, and you can watch...
The pass.
Yeah, you can watch all the games.
Yeah, I used to have it myself. That is a way better way of doing it. If the Premier League brought their own subscription in, everyone would buy it. No one would be pirating fucking games either, because what's the point? No one pirates NBA because you can just get a fucking season pass. Even if you pay for it monthly, it's like £10 a month or something. Get a season pass, you can watch everything.
Agreed. Just do that Premier League. It's like not even. I wouldn't even mind if it was £200 a year. I'd do it. I think that's
just get Now TV, mate. Oh, actually, no, you don't even get all the games. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I
think I don't know actually. £200 for UCL as well. Actually, UCL you can just watch it for free anyway, can't you?
No, it's on BT. But I don't know.
If you think about
if you're, I don't know how we've got into fair pricing for a Premier League subscription, but you can't charge you about £20 a week for Premier League.
Is that what it would be?
That's basically what it'd be rounded up to.
Max 130 for the year.
150-ish, that sort of region.
Yeah,
I'd pay that.
I'll do that because it's so worth it. Plus, it's just the most.
You can watch everything.
Yeah. Plus, the thing is, most people don't necessarily want to do it for every game. Mainly just for like the big.
Yeah, most people just want to watch their team.
Yeah, or like
all the
good games. So there'd be Premier League would actually be ripping people off because most people would probably not even watch all the games. So they should just do it. It would be.
Do it,
it would save it.
We know you're listening.
We know why they're doing it though, because of the Sky and the BT stuff, like the contracts.
I think surely there's got to be more money in it for them though if they go on their own and do their own subscription service.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Surely.
Or just put it all on
the pirate. What's the point?
Or just put every game on Sky. Or just one of them.
Why are they not doing that?
They're just splitting. It's just the most annoying thing ever.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move swiftly on to the England 11 predictions.
Okay.
Now, we're predicting the England 11 for the World Cup in 2026. Now, that gives us a couple of years where we think people could bet into the team. Who do you think the gaffer's going to be, first and foremost, by the time that tournament rolls around?
Mourinho. He's gonna.
What is that kind of shout? Unless you're going to tell me Conte's going to be the manager. What am I hearing? I've gone with a more realistic approach. You know, I'm trying to think logically.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Pep Guardiola who's going to be the gaffer of England in the 2026 World Cup. I think Lee Carsley will step in for a year or two until Pep leaves, and then Pep will come in and take over. Because Pep wants an international job. He's stern in not managing his homeland of Spain, because he's Catalonian. He will not manage Spain.
Why?
So if he's going to manage anyone, it's going to be England up. Huh?
Why won't he manage Spain?
He's Catalonian.
What's that got to do with it?
It's political beef. I don't actually know the ins and outs, but it's kind of in a similar vein to
he played for Spain,
Liverpool
though.
fans. They were. Yeah, I know, but he's already said he won't manage him. I agree with you, but he's outright said he will not manage him. I know he played for him, but so his only options really are America, which he's flirted with in the past. He was meant to go there after his third season at Man City. Brazil and England. I think of all those three, I think England is probably the most appealing job, and they probably get the most money at England. Yeah, maybe America pay him more.
I mean, it would do our country. It would do our country wonders.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'd back it, to be honest, but I think it might happen.
Yeah.
So, I think first and foremost, who do we think will be in goal? Now, we'll probably go with different options here because of the managers that we've picked. Two very, very different managers. I mean, you'll probably play the back eight. So, who you picked for your manager? Your goalkeeper.
Okay, I've struggled with this because a lot of the goalkeepers that are English, they're not young. They're like late 20s.
Well, Pickford will be 32 when the next World Cup rolls around.
Who?
So
Pickford?
that's prime goalkeeper age. Pickford
Have you
will
gone
be
for
32.
Pickford?
No.
I've gone for Pope.
Yeah, that's an awful shout. Let me just say that first and foremost. I've gone with Aaron Ramsdale. Now, the reason I've gone with Aaron Ramsdale is for his... No. Stay with me here.
He's rubbish.
It's for his distribution. It's for his distribution ability. Now, does he flap at shots and make saves to the cameras? Yes. Do you know who else does that? Edison. Now, he's like an English Edison, but a bit shitter. Now, if I'm Pep Guardiola and I'm coming into a team and I'm trying to play tiki-taka football right from the back, and I see Nick Pope looking at me, I'm sending him to the Wolves straight away. He's not making it into the squad, Nick Pope. Fuck me. Don't trust that kid with a fucking ball at his feet. Jordan Pickford, we've seen how he coaches a fucking ball at his feet. Not a chance in the world. Ramsdale is actually decent with distribution. In goal, he's not the best out of the three, not by a long shot. To be fair, shot stopping wise, you could maybe argue Pope, but Pope's useless half the time as well. So if I was just going to go pure shot stopping, I'd pick Pickford. But if I'm Pep Guardiola and Pep Guardiola's coming in, no doubt in my mind you'll pick Aaron Ramsdale. Maybe James Trafford will get a shout, but I really don't see that either. Probably Aaron Ramsdale.
Okay. Fullbacks, yeah.
I can think.
I've struggled with fullbacks the most. To be honest, I've gone mixed more. I've gone Mourinho, but my team is not necessarily a team he would
Mourinho
choose.
team.
Yeah. Just I had no idea what manager. I've gone just with a basic. Who might be the best players at the time, and what could work.
I've tried to set this out in a way that Pep Guardiola would set it out, but obviously Pep Guardiola's systems change a lot, and this is based off of Pep Guardiola's current system. In 2 years' time, Pep Guardiola's system will probably be completely different. So,
okay, give us your right back and left back.
My right back is Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Same.
And my left back is Benjamin White.
That's good. That's good.
I think you need a centre back at left back for the system if Trent's going to play at right back. I don't know who else you could really pick. Maybe Mark Gahey could play left back. Maybe. I don't know what Joe Gomez maybe could come in. I know he could do a job at left back. He did it last season, but I would probably trust Ben White there over most.
Yeah.
And I think if Pep Guardiola came in, Ben White would jump at the chance to play in that team because he's almost playing for Spain.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure he'd love that.
He is quite good. So.
Benny Blanco.
What about centre backs? The Gay shouts are quite good. To be fair, I haven't got him on my team though.
I haven't either. I've got Stones and Branthwaite.
Same
as my centre backs.
Stones.
Yeah,
that's probably
Stones. So who did you pick? Who did you pick for your full backs?
Same as you.
You had Ben White at left back.
Okay, the problem I have here is I have him in my team, but I also the problem is Trent Alexander-Arnold. I was thinking not right back.
You want to play left back?
Yeah.
No, where were you going to play Trent?
I was going to play him right mid.
What, on the wing?
Yeah.
I can see by the way you were trying to swiftly move past what I like the fullback situation that your team was going absolutely westward. So who have you actually got a fullback?
Ben White, Rico Lewis.
Yeah. Rico Lewis at left back.
Yeah. True. I think Rico Lewis is good. The problem. Okay, this is why I have the problems wrong.
He's good. I can't see a universe where Mourinho plays Rico Lewis at left back.
The problem I have is Rico Lewis and Alexander-Arnold can literally be played as well midfield, So I don't know where I don't. That's my positions are kind of that's my back four though. Lewis, White, Braithwaite, and Stones. But TAA
Fair.
could go right back. I don't know.
Well, okay. I see what you tried to cook there. I almost put Rico Lewis in myself, but I thought if you choose between Trent and Rico Lewis, you're always going to pick Trent realistically, probably.
Yeah. Who have you got in midfield then?
You've got to understand here, yeah, that I don't want to take out any member of the midfield. Okay, I don't want. There's so many good players in the midfield. I don't want to have to drop any of them.
Too many.
But sometimes, yeah, there's too many good players, and unfortunately, Kobe Mainoo's out. Okay, so my midfield three is Rice, Bellingham, and Phil Foden because I can't drop any three of those players, and believe me, Pep Guardiola will not drop Phil Foden. So it's either Foden or Mainoo's got to go, and Pep Guardiola will not drop Phil Foden. They won't drop Jude Bellingham probably either, and Declan Rice is not going out for Kobe Mainoo. So
mine is Mainoo, Rice, and one sec. Let me read it right.
no, he's got to cut because what has he actually put down? That's what we got to figure out
No,
now.
I've got the players. It's just I've not actually thought about my striker is like CF.
You got a false nine. So you
Yeah.
got Bellingham in the false nine, I assume. So who's in your midfield?
Yeah, Bellingham's the false nine. My midfield is then Mainoo, Rice, Palmer.
Right, so you got Palmer in the 10.
Yeah, and then on the
You
right,
got Palmer in the 10 and the false nine.
well, Bellingham, I guess you put him striker then, but he's not really a striker, is he? He kind of plays that position though. Well, he did last season.
But obviously we'll have to see how he plays this season with the three up top.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I thought last season, how they played, that he would eventually be pushed into a striker position anyway. So by 2 years' time, he could have actually been playing as a striker.
that's my thought. He does bag goals, plus his hold-up's all right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I wouldn't put Palmer striker, even though he could. I mean, I feel like Palmer's probably.
Phil Foden has the most experience there.
I know, but I'd rather him be on the left than in where Bellingham or Palmer are. Okay, so basically, my team is, Pope, Rico Lewis, Ben White, Stones, Braithwaite. Then in the midfield, Mainoo, Rice, and Palmer. Then on the wings, Foden and Trent, and then Bellingham up top.
Foden and Trent? What are we talking about?
Okay,
So Saka's not in the team?
no, he sucks. He's rubbish.
Right, okay. Well, what the hell am I listening to?
He's on the bench. Okay, go on, tell me yours.
What?
Yeah, sorry, you cut out.
Yeah, I was going to say, my shit is so aged right now.
Could you try and just say it?
Oh, yeah. So my team is... Once I get it up. My team is... Okay, so we've gone for the midfield. My front three is Saka, Kane, and Cole Palmer.
Kane still.
Or... Kane still... You got to understand, if Pep is in and Pep is gaffer, Kane will start. We're cooking.
I mean, either way, our teams are cooked. let's be real.
Cooked, both of them. Yours is more cooked. You've got Trent on the right wing.
Just saying, yeah. You know the last Euros we should have won. If you look at our team then, like compared to the teams we've just put out, yeah, they're all right. But if you compare the team that was last in the Euros, it was Euros, right? Yeah, the Euros.
You mean the one in Italy? or the one where we played Italy in the final. Is that the one you mean? Or?
No, the one versus Spain.
Oh, nah, mate, they were better than us, man. Maybe not player for player, but Gareth Southgate in the dugout. So what can you really say?
Yeah, true. I mean, we you know, I'm at this point, yeah, where with Southgate, yeah, it doesn't matter that he got us to all these semi-finals. He didn't win anything. You got to win. The team we had.
No, don't get me wrong. He's a loser. He's a loser, but he's a good loser. He's
Arteta. He's Arteta.
Yeah, he's Arteta. The thing is, Arteta though is still one of Arsenal's more successful managers of recent history.
Well, even though he's won nothing.
It's the same way. Won the FA Cup, mate.
Oh yeah.
But I will say is, Gareth Southgate is still our most successful manager since World Cup win. Even though he's a loser.
Yeah, you would say that because we've won. You would say that because we've won nothing. So
yeah,
we've only ever won that. But yeah, I guess you're right. Wait, we've never won Euros. We haven't, have we?
No.
Stinks, bro.
We got to 2 finals on the trot.
Compared this team though to the team with Gerrard, Lampard, they should have won stuff. But
it's a way better team, mate. People talk about this being our golden generation. The actual golden generation. Look at that team.
Yeah, Beckham,
you had
Ferdinand.
You had Wayne Rooney, Michael Owen in his prime, Ballon d'Or winning Michael Owen. Terry, Sol Campbell was in that team. Or if you want to go after that, you had Terry and Rio in the back line. I mean, that team.
Ashley Cole, best left back ever.
Ashley Cole, best left back in the world at the time.
Who was goalkeeper? Was it? It wasn't David Seaman, was it?
I think it was after David Seaman. I can't remember his name, but I think the goalkeeper
David
was
James.
the position of the team. But we've got Jordan Pickford now. I think David James. I think
he was all right. better than the ones at the moment.
Yeah, better than Pickford. So that team, you look at the midfield as well. Obviously, you have Beckham.
Scholes.
He's getting like Beckham, Scholes.
Lampard, Gerrard, insane.
Lampard, Gerrard. Team.
Yeah, man.
He still won though.
Anyway, it's been a good actual episode. We've actually talked loads about actually cool stuff. But trust, there might be one more of this, or the next one we do will be. It'll probably be one more of this next week.
I feel like next week we'll probably do a real one. But it might be like it won't be like the full shebang.
Yeah.
It'll be like we'll end up like filming in your car or something. But I feel like I would rather be in person, even if it is in your car or like sat in a park. You know what I mean? Like to get the vibes going. And
I agree.
Cast will probably be like when we get into the good stuff with our new set and stuff.
I agree. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment things that you want us to talk about. We'll be doing stuff like top 3, like rankings, who's comparisons. Even though comparisons, like, kind of trash, but everyone enjoys them. If you know what I mean, like
Exactly.
like comparing like Ronaldo to Messi, you know what I mean, those kind of things.
Yeah.
You can't compare greatness.
Also, if there's any football themed games that are going around, let us know. Because obviously we've got football tic-tac-toe and all that sort of stuff. We'd like to do that, but if there's anything that we're not aware of, get them in as well because they're great.
A football tic-tac-toe every week would be such a good vid.
No.
Anyway, it's been 4-4-3. Me, Mackie, him, Cody. Peace out.
Oh yeah. See you later, guys.